Hello and welcome to another episode of E.TV. And in this episode, we're going to talk about the 2012 NBA Championship. Matter of fact, I want to entitle this episode, We Got the Ring for the King. That's right, everybody. LeBron James, the guy who's amidst all the controversy, the guy who started the Big Three, the guy who everybody said is the crybaby who gets all the calls. Well, you know what? There's one more thing we got to call LeBron James. A champ, because the Miami Heat defeated the Oklahoma Thunder in I don't want to say stunning fashion, but spectacular fashion to win the first ring for LeBron James and the second ring for Dwayne Wade. I mean, they were raining threes in that game like it was an AAU game. It was almost like practice. It was at a point where I felt like, look, Spoelstra, call a timeout for the Thunder. They need a break. They don't even know what they're doing. But anyway, let's talk about the Thunder. They're a good team. And they're a bunch of 23 and 24-year-olds. They're going to be back. Kevin Durant, hated to see him cry on mama's shoulder. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, they're all going to be back. They got punched in the mouth this time. But you know what? You're going to get punched in the mouth this time. But what they're going to do is, this summer, they're going to spend their time honing their craft. Getting a little bit better. Working on defensive drills. Working on that J. Working on them layups. And you know what? You never know. This might be the first time, but this won't be the last time in which these two teams meet. This might be the modern day LA Lakers and Boston Celtics. But let's talk about now the Miami Heat. Is this it for the Heat? Do you think this could be the beginning of a dynasty? I do. I mean, as young as the Thunder were, LeBron James is 27. The dude is in his prime. They can still get better players. They can still get a lot more veterans. Now, yeah, you look at Mike Miller, the guy could barely walk. What about a Ray Allen? They can still get a big man to replace Ronnie Turioff. Eddie Curry. Come on. That guy was on the all-suit team and he didn't even play. This could be literally the beginning of a heat wave. And I'm not talking about the temperature, if you feel what I'm saying. But look, in the end, the controversy that's surrounding LeBron James is starting the Big Three, and he's not a great player, and he needs to do all this and that. Look, I'm not a big-time LeBron fan, and I'm not saying that what he did was right. I disagree. But you got to give him his respect. I mean, where are the Cleveland Cavaliers now? Would they have Kyrie Irving if he was still there? They were a championship team, were the Cavaliers, with him there. And they went to not even in the cellar, but getting the #1 pick. I don't agree with what he did, but the dude is highly talented. And he earned my respect in that Game 6 in Boston, when nobody other than those players on the Miami Heat, and probably everybody in Miami, thought they were going to win that game, and they won the game. LeBron James, 45 points, 15 rebounds, too many assists to even remember. He had a look on his face like, I'm not even smiling, I'm not even giving high fives after layups. And you know what? That game right now is cemented to me. Although the Big Three will probably tarnish the legacy, the dude is a great player. Is he better than Kobe? Come on. LeBron can produce, but Kobe can score. LeBron doesn't have the will of a Michael Jordan. But now if we go farther and farther back, I don't want to talk about the Bill Russells and Hakeem Olajuwons and Shaquille O'Neals. But let's talk about from, I would say, 90s and on. He's up there. The dude has to be involved in some of the top 5 greatest players. But anyway, I don't want to take up your time. Next week, we're going to talk about the NBA draft. We know Anthony Davis from UK is not only the first member going in the first round, but he's going #1 to New Orleans. Who's going #2? Can it be Harrison Barnes from Carolina? Beasley from Florida? Or is it going to be Davis' teammate, Kid Gilchrist, with the #2 pick? I don't know, but you know what you're watching. E.TV.